Warmest of welcomes to all of you around the globe. We're just about ready to get going. The players will be with us very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Stevan Jovetic. I think he could be the key in this game. Leading the front line is not really suited to him, but the freedom to play from a slightly deeper position or from out wide can bring out the best in him.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. It's a great ball. Jovetic. Hoists it high. Shoots! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Great leap! Goal! Sevilla! And Sevilla score first. However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
Here comes the corner. Ibrahimovic absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition.
Has a shot! Turns and goes back. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Pushes it out wide. Messi. Out wide to the right. Lobs it in, has a swing at it! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Tries to dink it in. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. How do you look back on the first? Shapes to shoot! It's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Sevilla get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from him.
And shoots! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Oh, fists it away. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Lucas. He's got away. He's having a look round.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step...
He's had a shot! There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Forward it goes. Kaya Han with a delicate ball. Can he finish? Just need to avoid defeat. It would mean so much to them. Lustig. And the ball is out of play.
I think this is going to add an entirely different dimension to their attack now. They've got the physical presence, they've got a real aerial threat, and it looks more promising from here.
And it's Kaya Hon. Passes it through. Up to meet it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
It so nearly came off for him.
But that's the motivation and enthusiasm he shows, and the quality he produces.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And the weighted pass has come loose. The final whistle. Sevilla have made it through to the knockout stage. They can anticipate the draw and the challenge that lies ahead. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, it's a group campaign with significantly more ups than downs for me, and a big step achieved to take the pressure off for what remains. They're in a great position now.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. The teams then, Sevilla against Alaves. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Plays it out to the wing. Jovetic shoots! There it is!
Listen, The big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
Sevilla have an early lead. Good start. Looks to clip it forward. Sevilla are the most prolific team in the league this season. Played out to the right. Ibrahimovic has a pop! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! And they are disappearing out of sight. And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Sevilla take a 2-goal lead. Has a hit! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That's no fluke. It's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And it's Guidetti. Out to the left it goes. Now here's the through ball. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Sevilla 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. Here we go again. It's come loose. Keeper goes long. Alaves have their manager to thank for the last result.
He's a manager who understands how important the bench can be and the timing of substitutions. If needed, he's quick to make changes, and I just think he has more than a plan B.
Ibrahimovic. Rivaldo. He's Robinho! Saved. That's good keeping.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Oh, good ball. He's made sure that that won't get through.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know.
He's had a shot! And he should have made it 4.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Can he score? Forward it goes. Now it's Jay Rodriguez. Tries to get it forward quickly. Passes it through. Ibrahimovic. Up he gets! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Jovetic. Could move up a gear here. And time is up. Sevilla have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Sevilla simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early and didn't need to go to turbo.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. the warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Sevilla against Real Betis. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
As you can see, we've already started here. So here we are, hoping for another Derby Day spectacle. Xhaka. Guardado. Sevilla are on a great run, 5 wins in a row. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's left his man, can he score? More than happy, and another time!
Sevilla have been the more adventurous for me and productive, and now they have to add that clinical bit.
And it's Ibrahimovic! Goal! Sevilla! And Sevilla score first!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Sevilla draw first blood here.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now the pass. Looks to thread it through. Inzaghi! And in again. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious he's one of the biggest influences out there.
Plays a clever pass. Oh, sweet feet from him there. Has gone out. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Now it's Callejon, and that's sprayed out wide. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Joaquin. Jovetic. Plays it out to the wing. Ibrahimovic is desperately calling for it out. Has a shot! That'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just 1 goal. A more than decent game up to now. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Sevilla deserve to be ahead, and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half, and a good solid win.
Sevilla come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. Here we go again then.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
He's got away, but that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's Ruben Castro. Knocks it away. Granit Xhaka. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Where to? Is it in? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Real Betis making consecutive changes here. Ibrahimovic boots it to safety.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must. Tries one!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Passes it through. And a shot!
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
In for a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. It so nearly came. And a header! Looks like a good... He's had a shot! It's a carbon cop. And time is up. Sevilla win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. Well, how will we look back on that?
Sevilla made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always...
Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. And here we have Espanyol against Sevilla. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Gets things running. Kelly. So what's he planning here? Chance to squeeze it through? No, not quite. Keeper goes long. And it's Jovetic. And the weighted pass. He's gone for it! Goal! Sevilla! Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Sevilla take the early advantage. Sevilla are on a great run, 5 wins in a row. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. And he's onside, and he's cut it out. Can he put it away?
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Rivaldo looks to thread it. Can he finish? It's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Sevilla take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be...
And the shot! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And already they're looking to run away with it. Ibrahimovic at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And now the breakaway. Oh, real chance! Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Can he put it away? Dybala. Sevilla are in superb form defensively, 5 consecutive clean sheets. And it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Filippo Inzaghi.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Plays it out to the wing. It's a good run. Great leap! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Jovetic. Played out to the wing. Kaya Hahn. Up he gets! And the ball's come out. Going through. Turns and goes back. Jovetic tries to head towards goal. Jovetic with a beautifully timed run. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Lobs it in gently. Goalkeeper's ball. There is the final whistle. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Sevilla showed us why it's so important to seize the initiative. Once in front, they grew in belief and rarely looked at risk.
Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. The teams then, Sevilla against Liverpool. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
A fairly easy choice for me, this one, Aaron Ramsey. What has helped him to elevate his game is the timing of his forward running. He's transformed his contribution from good to great since he increased his appetite for goals. And boy, can he score.
Ibrahimovic hits it! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
There's the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Inzaghi! Plays it out to the wing, floats one over. Keeper goes long. Mata.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Turns and goes back. Naldo. So what now? Hurls himself at it! Brave effort, total commitment.
Ibrahimovic may have slightly misjudged the timing, but
It's Ibrahimovic! And that really should have hit the net.
Ibrahimovic put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Ibrahimovic passes it through. Looking for a decent ball in. Can he put it away? Really well taken goal. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Sevilla in control at half-time, 2-0. That gets things going for the second half. Juan Mata lobs it in gently. Great tackle, he had to get that right. Jovetic. And it's Ibrahimovic. Tries a through ball. Chooses to go back. It's anyone's ball. Dini with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Played out to the wing. Good idea, just poorly executed. Perotti. It's a brilliant interception. Forward it goes. And it's Juan Mata. And the massive leap! It's bounced out! Oh, the ball's come loose! Juan Mata tries to get it forward quickly. Liverpool keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Played out to the right. Plays a clever shot at goal! And more and more and more! Surely now, beyond all doubt. What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. And there goes the final whistle. Sevilla have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. The warmest of welcomes to all of you around the globe. We're just about ready to get going. The players will be with us very shortly. And our live game is Sevilla against Osasuna. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Rivaldo, over to the left. Oh, good interception. Ibrahimovic hits it! Decent enough try.
Ibrahimovic certainly could have and should have made more of that. Sometimes that's exactly the requirement to give you...
Hits one! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Sevilla go ahead, 1 goal to the good. And the finish! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
It's hoisted clear. The shot's on! Osasuna have been finding wins hard to come by on the road. None in their last 5. Passes it through. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Forward it goes. And back to base. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Has a swing at it! And the ball is out of play. Plays it out to the wing. Pumps it into the area. Played towards the front men. Looks to slip it through. Inzaghi! Ball's out on the left now. Looks like a good ball through. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Sevilla deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything going for goal!
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Chip through, hits one! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim? Just fake. Is it in? Should have equalised.
Yeah, he was just a little too eager to get his chance away there, and it could have level matters.
And that's been won straight back. Loose ball, who's going to get there? He's had a shot! Saved by poor finishing. That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Remains to be seen whether they can come up with a little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
He's got to go! Goal! And time is up. So they've basked in their win, a genuinely professional performance, and a result which is well deserved. Your reflections, Jim.
Sevilla soon made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early and didn't need to go turbo.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Sevilla against Getafe. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beckley.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
If you did just miss it, they are up and running and ready. Change to shoot! Goal! Sevilla!
It's a great start, but we've seen teams surprise themselves with early goals before they sit back. They've got to avoid that.
Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they paid the price and deserved to.
To Sevilla. Robinho! And it's been taken straight back. To Sevilla. Massive leap! In it goes! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! Towering header! They've scored! We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback.
And the finish! Long and direct. Looking to break out here. Sevilla are ahead here. It's been a good half for them. It has a pop! And it's Jovetic. That's a hit! More pressure on the opposition goal.
They're just lacking cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attack play is actually quite...
And it's half-time here. So a really good half of football, three goals, and just one separating them.
Well, the thing about this game is both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a big bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Robinho! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that.
Looking to shoot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence there.
Inside! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Can he finish? Can he put it away? The back of the net! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Sevilla two up and into a position of real strength. Look, and the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class weight.
Defending, albeit from an unexpected source. Tries one! They are rampant! And the lead is free! It is surely done! Sevilla lost themselves into a 3-goal lead. Header! He's kicked it out, just. Throws in his head. It's in! And time is up. Sevilla very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they've got on the ball, they look like scoring. It is a landslide. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form, a big team beating a not so big team, and a lesser dealt.
Thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Sevilla against Real Sociedad. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
They've got on the way here pretty promptly. Who do you reckon is pivotal?
I would say the ever so solid Phil Jagielka, a Lionheart type of defender, and a player who appears to...
And the finish! Goal! Sevilla! Sevilla break the deadlock.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Tries a through ball. Sevilla, the form side at the moment. 5 wins on the bounce. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. And the flag has stayed down. And out to safety. Aimed long and direct. Chip through. Aimed wide. He'd have done well to reach that. Cooked out to the wing. Lovely feet. There are a few waiting for it. And it's half-time here. There we are. Off they go for half-time. The break didn't indeed come in the first half. But there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Sevilla, the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So off we go once more. Sevilla, a 1-goal lead into the second half. Looks to thread it through. It'll be a goal kick. Now the pass. He'll have a kick! A really well taken goal. 2-up and threatening to pull clear. I've given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Up he gets! Delivery, no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Ibrahimovic, definitely done. Oh, he's in! Goes for goal!
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting. It's all probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence line. Hits one! He has done it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where, and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal. Well, his stamina was called into question, and there was absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, quite able.
This is threatening to become a... That's a hit! It's in!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Now Championat Real delivers. Away from immediate danger. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Leverkusen against Sevilla. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And so the distinctive sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem. Leverkusen have chosen to go 4-4-2.
Well, it's a setup that places greater emphasis on the supply route coming from out wide.
We're underway. And it's Immobile. Ibrahimovic. Done very well to intervene. Giaccherini. Now it's Immobile. Rivaldo. Tries to dink it in. Rivaldo!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Jovetic battles to win it back. Rivaldo. Pops it in, Jen. Has a hit! Played it over for a header! Good delivery, no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to take out in the box obviously increases your chances of a ball being met like that by someone.
Giaccherini. Immobile. Oh, that's neat. Giaccherini. He's had a shot! Bender. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Giaccherini. Room for a shot. Jovetic tries a pass forward. And the counter is on. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's been taken straight back. Hits one! Goal! Sevilla! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! What are you thinking about the goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper. He was never going to get to that.
Half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. Breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
The Sevilla have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the action has already resumed here. Has a shot! And in it goes! And this is getting better and better. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Sevilla take a 2-goal lead. Things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Robinho played out for the wing. And he's onside. That intervention was very necessary.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
And it's Callejon. Jovetic. So what's he planning here? He's pulled him up for that challenge. Sevilla have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Now the pass. It's a brilliant interception. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's got away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. The manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. His team have carried out its instructions to the word, and they have got their win. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, qualification may have been confirmed with a game to spare, but they were determined to end on a high, almost as if they're sending a message to say, we're not...
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Real Madrid against Sevilla. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
As you can see, we've already started here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's not hard to like what Sergio Ramos offers.
He's had a go! It's in!
And what a great way to start a game, to spark a game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on. This could be rather exciting. Sevilla are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Dragovic. Sevilla are the form side of the moment. 5 wins on the bounce. He's having a look round. Oh, full-blooded challenge, and it had to be. Forward it goes. Sevilla have a free kick. Wonderful quick feed. Ibrahimovic hits it! It'll be a throw-in. Looks to dink one in. Goalkeeper's ball. Plays it out to the flank. Shearer.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Robinho! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
I thought he did so well to exploit the space that was afforded to him then. Deserved more.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Ronaldo. Robinho! It's in!
Unbelievable.
2 up, and threatening to pull clear.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
There's the half-time whistle. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Sevilla ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Has a pop! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And they are pulling clear here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly. And the finish! Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Out wide to the right. Tries a through ball. Lovely feet. Jovetic. Deft. Up he gets! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, he's been at the centre of a lot of things, hasn't he? Mostly good, I should add.
Aimed long and direct. Now the pass. He's got away. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, really good feet from it. Ibrahimovic hits it!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very, very impressive.
Shoots! Look at Tari. He's come loose. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The keeper goes long. Out to the flank. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And there goes the final whistle. Sevilla enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.